Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to our channel. Thanks so much for dropping by to watch our video. Just recently, it has been reported that pastors of Oyedepo's Living Faith Church sent fake church attendants offerings to the headquarters to keep their jobs for the fear of getting sacked by the bishop. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, we urge you to kindly click on the red subscribe button below, and as well as the notification bell beside it. And don't forget, after clicking, the option is just to click the personalized bell under the notification bell to get the latest news on our platform as well. Following the news, it was being said that a pastor opens up on how they send fake church attendants and offering to headquarter church to keep their jobs. One of the pastors of the Living Faith Church worldwide, who was recently dismissed, has explained how some of his colleagues were sending fake church attendance figures and church offerings to the state headquarters so as to keep their jobs, a practice which some of them could not do. In the pastor, in his account obtained by Saga reporters, stated that the pastor who indulged in the act had a parley with some of the senior church ministers, who deducted part of the pastor's salary and remitted back to the church as offering of the non-existent congregation. The pastor, who did not want to mention his name to avoid victimization, added that the practice was called wisdom. And since Father Bishop David Oyedepo was not able to go around and ascertain the authenticity of the figures and offering being entered into the records, he said, well, they, the Living Faith, planted over 10,000 churches before the end of 2020 and they celebrated it. After this were the different issues of no church oil and other necessary materials for the pastors to work. But some other pastors keep telling lies that the employed pastors should be patient with them. While this was going on, it was said that they must send report of the church to the headquarters through the area church, and this was so that they would believe the church existed. Now, guess what number a pastor without church hall would send? But wisdom was that the senior pastors were asking us to use because Oyedepo could not be everywhere to check. And Wells' wisdom was that send good figure of the number of the attendance of the assembly, put the money to it from your salary, and at the end of the month, half of the money you put will still be paid back to you to support the church you claim existed, and nobody would ask you how you spend it on, and all your needs will be attended to quickly before the state headquarters. They call it father and son relationship in the winner's family, and it is not by mouth but by the envelopes that have cash inside. Also, following the previous report that a particular pastor from the Winners Chapel actually declared and reviews that but the bishop sacked 40 pastors from his church for not being able to meet up with the money, the tithe, and the offering which was expected to be given back to the church. And as well, the bishop himself came out to debunk all of this, not really debunking, but to say that those pastors were sacked because they are unfruitful. And as well, he said in his words that they can actually keep those people that are not fruitful to the church as well. And as they also give so many speech regarding this, that people are actually finding issues with their own doctrine as regarding this kind of issue. And he also said that they employed over 7,000 employees into the organization as well, in which it is more than what a state in Nigeria, the country Nigeria, can even afford to employ in just a year. And also, so many people have just given reaction to this that has just been unveiled, as some pastors in the Winners Chapel Living Faith, as always, as tend to meet up with the standard just to keep their job, because there is no job in the country as at now, and probably that is what they could actually do to retain their job and to feed their family as well. So they had to use their salary given by the church to actually fix non-existing congregation in which they have assumed to have had and sent the record to the church, the headquarter church, in which they believe that Oyedepo cannot even come to the church to check the congregation, the number of congregation, or to talk of sending people to give a check, and because he believes them and whatever they say. Alright guys, stay tuned and don't forget to click on the red subscribe button and as well as the notification bell as we give a brief look at the reactions of people regarding what this pastor said. It is called father and son relationship, and this is actually something else. Alright guys, stay tuned and let's give a brief look at the reactions of people, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere.